audible? Yeah. So hi, I'm Ravi Kiran from Hyderabad. I'm 18 years old now, and I have two phases of my life: my village life and my startup life. Till now, I have never shared my first phase. That's my village life, and I'm going to share it today. Before that, let me put my brick on this half brick to make a half brick bigger. So this is my innovation for visually impaired people. I will be talking later about it. So let me share my first phase of life. I belong to a place from where if a person wake up in the morning and walks like few meters to, facing towards north, the Geo service will message him saying welcome to Maharashtra. I belong to a place called Sonala. That's the second nearest village to Maharashtra border. I was born there and grew up there, and I used to go to my school covering more than 1.5 kilometers in one way and also other way. And we used to go to schools with my three elder sisters, my brother, and also my father, who is an RTC employee, Adilabad Depot. So we five used to go to school, and my dad used to catch the bus from the same village, Sonala. Then while coming also, we five used to come here. That was such a wonderful life, wonderful childhood that I had. Then when I was in fourth class, I got one of my, I can say, the biggest gift, and that was my bicycle. And that's the first two-wheeler in my own family as well. And I used to go on that. Even sometimes I used to sit in front of the bicycle. My dad used to ride it, and my brother used to sit at the back. And we three used to go to the same place called Sonala. Like, yeah, I had till fourth, and in fourth class, someone told that there's some test like Navodaya Vidyalaya entrance test. If it gets selected, central government will give free seat to study in central government school. That's Navodaya Vidyalaya. So some teacher in my school told her it's not possible for a boy who belongs to such village to get qualified in that exam. And I took it as a challenge because that was the record that from past 5 years, no one has cleared the text. Clear the test. So I took it as a challenge, worked for it. I don't know how many night hours I had with my father. My father just used to sit simply, not even watching TV because the TV may disturb me. And at that time, we had no smartphones. Just a Nokia, I can say Nokia box. We call it as a dabba phone. We used to have that only. One with my mother and one with my father. So yeah, when the results were out, my father was the most happiest person after knowing that I got selected to this Navodaya entrance. Then I joined Navodaya. It was completely new because I stayed at my home, which is from rural background. Then I entered to the residential system. I like almost cried every day, twice every day. That we used to go to some private places. Like everyone used to go to play morning and evening. I used to just sit and cry in the hostel or at some corner area of the school. Then almost 3 months completed. Then we have different system in Navodaya. Like for hostel, we don't call it hostel. We call it as house. We have different names for houses, and there will be a head house master. That is also a working employee in the Samiti as well. So he will be the house master. So at the first, when he saw me, he told that I am not fit for education. Like I am not fit to clear any exam test and all. So he ordered the monitor of the house to keep me engaged in some activities like painting or some plays, some games. So just after saying him, after what he told, we had exam like after 1 week. And I topped in the exam. Like both from our class got first rank, and I was one among the topper. After the results were announced, we came back to the house. We can say it as a house. The teacher was even shocked. He still remembered that what he told about me in the last meetings. So then from that, I proved that I am not what he is judging me. From then, he never judged me depending on any kind of situation. He just used to support me in everything what I did. So I spent till 7th. So this was my life till 7th. Then my turning point was in 8th class. We got Atal Tinkering Lab from Niti Aayog in our school. So it was established in 2015 when I was in 8th. Then at the ending of my 8th, we had some workshops on how to use sensors, what actually sensors is, what actually remote controller cars. Before joining Navodaya, I used to just play with the broken remote control cars or the TV remote. If they are not working, I used to break them into pieces and see the green color board. I even don't know that that's actually called a PCB. I just used to say it's a green color cardboard board that's painted with green. So I just used to play with them, just tinker like what is inside, just used to break it and see what is inside. But I had no idea what it is called. Now I am familiar with all those things. Then I attended few workshops in other tinkering lab. Then the one more turning point was when I was in ninth, I was just working on the sensors. I was grouping the three sensors to get output from different three sensors. I placed them in a line. I was not getting the output exactly. So what I did is I just took a cardboard box, that some packing box. I placed the sensors three sets, front, left, and right. So then I got the output correctly. I just wanted to test whether it's giving accurately or not. I just placed one hand, placing the box here. I placed a hand at the right side. The output is like something is right side. Then I closed two sides. The device, the box is saying that something left and front side. Then I just had the box on my head, and while I just walked towards the wall, the device told that there's something at the front side. Then this idea came up. This blind eye came from that experiment. So then I thought, why to keep it in a box, in a huge box? Why can't I put it in a small box? I just designed and printed a small box, kept, just arranged three sensors, a controller, and a battery inside. I made it. Before that also, I worked on few agriculture-related apps and monitoring systems, remote controlling cars, amazing. But that didn't give me any exciting. I won competitions with that. So this was also something like that only. I took it to IIT Guwahati for the first time. Before I going to IIT Guwahati, the competition was something like we need to have a team. They used to call it startup, but I called the organizing team saying, what is startup? They told something. I really had no about what the words he used. So he told startup, entrepreneur, something. I didn't even catch those words. I don't even remember at that in that whole week. But I told, yeah, I can make a team and I can come for the presentation if you can just arrange something for me, like presentation. It was a competition there. They selected among all the like 1,500 applications they got, they selected top 10, and I was one among them. So they called me to come and present, but I needed a team. Then one girl, I can say she cleared her exam in 9th class. As I cleared my exam in 5th class, she cleared her exam while she was in 8th class and joined in 9th class. She is my sister. I call her as my akka and my sister, E. Tejarani. She is from the same district. So he, I explained him, this is what I am going to do, a small device that I am going to present in the exhibition. She was also interested and was enthused about, she had interest in electronics and doing stuff like many projects. I can't call electronics at that age. So she agreed to come. Our school has limited funds to send us to any exhibitions. So we talked with our parents and we had communication, and she and her father took me to IIT Guwahati. We three traveled to IIT Guwahati in a flight, that too first time. I boarded flight in 2019, that was my first flight journey. We directly went to IIT Guwahati. Everyone was like above 30 years old. I don't know whether they are participants or some jury members or guests. I had no idea. So I just, when others were presenting, I was just confused why they are presenting, because this is expo. They called us to exhibit, but there were no stalls, nothing. Just a small desk where the mic is given. We had the PPT, but we don't know that that's called the pitch deck actually. I had the PPT and a small video. So I presented saying, this is my project, and these are these features, these are its outcomes. Still, I don't know that they are going to, looking at my pitch deck and they are giving the outputs, like they are judging me. So we completed the exhibition, and the results were like after 2 days we reached our school. And they personally called me and told that I won the national second place in that. And the reason behind starting all this is the exhibition. From there, we got at least up to 20,000 grant as a hardware access from the IIT Guwahati. They directly shipped the hardware that's required for our project. And yeah, we started from that event. From where we just started it like a project to exhibit and win and come back to school and start our busy life, like the exams and all. But the IIT platform gave me some kind of boost to saying that this is called startup. They told to focus on more areas. And the reason behind attending this event was my sister. And from this stage, I heartily thanks my sister and my akka for making me inspired and taking this. She is the reason for making this device successful, because she has created the base for me, saying we went there, and that has become the base for me. Then, in the same year, I developed the one more version, placing all the sensors on the specs, directly on the specs, not on the box this time. They suggested me to do some more research on that. I was planning to add a camera, but I don't know what Python was Fusion 360. So I just took the normal soldering safety specs, glass specs, and just arranged batteries, microcontroller, and sensor on it, and just took to some other exhibitions. There, everyone like guided me. I am 3 times national winner from IIT Guwahati from the same place where I won first time, and exhibited many institutions like Infosys Bangalore, IIM Bangalore, Flame University Pune, and many more here in Hyderabad many times. I don't even remember the events. There are more than 15 events. Then finally, we came back to school. My school life was like from ninth class, everyone used to call me like alien because I rarely used to appear in the classes. Even if I come to the classes, teacher was just used to shock, am I going to attend or do I have to, or did I have come there to take my pen or that I might have forgotten. So I used to mark my attendance saying I am going to present today. Actually, normally what we do is, if we have to go out, we say some monitor or someone saying that I am not going to attend today. But what I used to do is, I used to say someone, my house monitor or my class monitor, that I am going to attend today, so that they can mark my attendance for today. That was used to happen even during night like assembly things also. If someone is absent, directly it was my name there. If someone is went out, it was my name. If someone is on leave, it was my name. Even if I have to attend, I used to say the monitor as well as sometimes the leader also that I am present for today. So that was my life, but everyone supported me there. No one discouraged me. There was some situations like, when I was in 10th class, my math teacher told that I am surely going to fail in 10th class because the midterm was in around August 20 something. And I had my one more exhibition on August 9th, that was in IIM Bangalore. So I was sure that I have to attend it, even if I feel this in this midterm of 10, not an issue. I am going to get 4 marks out of the 10 marks that will be added to my board exam. These 6 marks are not going to matter for me because I had a perfect plan at that time. So I attended the exhibition. I came back. I got only 14 marks out of 50 marks, and my sister got 11 marks out of 50 marks. Everyone was saying that you are going to fail. How your project you do with your project, and how you are going to fail. Don't attend the class. Everyone was, every classmate and few teachers were like that. Even principal scolded. He called my parents saying they are surely going to fail. You don't keep any kind of hopes. So again, not minding all this, again we went to the IIT Guwahati for the second time. At the same, after just like 10 days after calling my parents, we directly went to IIT Guwahati. 2 times we were again winners, the national winners there. Again, we went to Bangalore, Infosys, everywhere. We just had a trip after 1 week or 10 days. Then finally, we came back to school on November 26th after finishing all our exhibitions. Now deciding that we have to prove in our academics as well. We have won many national awards, but now we have to prove our teachers, our schools who are supported from the beginning, saying that we are not behind in academics as well. So we came back on November 26th, and from there we just shipped our project, laptops, everything to homes, and we started studying. Our board exam was from 22nd or 26th February. But before that, we used to have 2 internal pre-board exams. So I can say from December 1st we started our preparation. We hardly got time till January 15th. From January 15th, our exams pre-board started. And I got 89%, and my sister got 84% in that. Everyone was just shocked. Yeah, so that was my school life. I used this whole Corona time to develop this prototype. After coming back, completing my board exam, after 1 week, we had lockdown Corona. After the first lockdown release, we directly came here. I made the project and done with the first this final prototype now. It will be refined later. So the greatest motivation behind this, I didn't reveal anywhere in my platform. Many used to ask me like, who is my motivation? I used to say some scientist name, something just for the sake of saying. I don't remember how many names I told till now. But the real inspiration for this is my father. My father used to travel around 20 kilometers, 20 plus 20, 40 kilometers to study in his degree. He studied in both. Where he has to travel while going, he has to cover 20 kilometers. That was the daytime. Okay, while coming back, he has to come back from 6 o'clock to, it was around 3-4 hours journey. That too not on the safe roads, that from the field where it was at the night time. And my grandfather used to go from the opposite side. And my father used to read the books louder, very loudly. That's how we play the songs in a loud way, so someone can know that, some sound is coming from there. My father used to read the book in such a loud way that my grandfather, who is coming from the opposite side, will know that my father is in this direction at this distance based on the sound. So that the situation he studied in 1990s. So that inspired me that I have to change the society. Still, my father dreams that even if I get a simple job of per month 50K is okay for him. But I want to make it really bigger and bigger. So this is what I am mission. And coming to my startup, it's Alien Innovations, the name that I got from my school, Alien. So Alien basically means in startup, it's basically I'm saying that it's alien that doesn't exist on Earth. The innovation that doesn't exist on it. I want to bring the innovation that doesn't exist on it that will be impacting the society. And this is my first product. It's a blind eye for visually impaired people. And it's basically a self-dependent device. It will be making them self-dependent that they don't need others' help to do any kind of work. For suppose we have many people here. I just had interaction with them, Harish sir and Chakarao sir. Someone has hold their hands and guided them to come to this room and sit on the table. My device will be helping them to walk, get out of the car, come to the lift, press the lift button. Will be detecting the steps. Everything will be the glass, doors, wires on the ground, everything, and will be also detecting the chair. He will be able to sit there. Will be able to recognize how many people, how many he know, his parents, brothers, sister. The device will be guiding them who and how many are in front of them. They will be able to read all the Indian languages, and also the device is ready to detect which language they are reading. It will be helping them in navigation. Like if they have to get down, the device will be telling 2 steps downwards, 2 steps upwards. So they will be getting, they don't need others' help in doing the normal works. So it's completely a self-dependent device. It has inbuilt speaker as well. They can even connect to Bluetooth earphones if they want to hear it personally. So this is all about my startup. Next product is some kind of robot for primary school children. I'm still working on it. That I can say 10% is done. I'm done with my design. So this is all my design about. Thank you. And thank you, Half Brick, the raw stories for this platform.